participate in murder, and she decided that she could and would before Manson or anyone else asked her to do that. And I think she has to pay for her consequences now. And she got her life when the death penalty was overturned, and I commend her for all the good things that she's doing in prison, and I hope that she continues along the and gone to NAAA classes, but you know, how do those outweigh the slaughter of two innocent strangers in the supposed sanctity of their own home for the purpose of starting a race war? There's no way that these good deeds by her in prison, and as the chairman today of the board said, you're expected to follow the rules in prison, and you followed the rules, and we commend you for it, but that doesn't mean that behaving yourself in prison means that she should get out after what she did.
So you're saying she would never get out?
That's what I'm saying. No matter what.
This was a scheduled hearing. It doesn't say for itself. We call for another hearing. What's the legality about that? Like working?
Well, it could be that we'll be back here within 30 days, because that judge said that they would have to hold a hearing in 60 days from the time he made the decision at the first part of June. This was a regularly scheduled hearing, which was scheduled after he made his decision. So I was kind of hoping, well, we'll kill two birds with one stone and just have a hearing, and that's why I argued longer than I usually do to address some of the issues that he brought up, because I think in the last hearing I didn't go into the motive as much as I did now, and I didn't go into her unstable social history in the past as much as I did this time. So there are reasons in the record now that if he reads the record, I think he will find that the board decision is substantiated. Whether he's going to do that or still require another hearing, I don't know.
How much longer can you use the 96 psych report for?
You know, the same psychiatrist is doing the current report. I guess as long as he is doing reports, I'll use his 96 report, which was very unfavorable to her.
Do you want her to write the LaBianca family?
I don't want her to do anything except stay in prison and follow the rules.
When the judge ruled, he said that board hearings were always pro forma. Was there any way in which today's ruling was any less pro forma?
I think the board really has spent a long time in deliberations. Their decision was much lengthier than they usually are. They addressed a lot of specific issues, and they went far beyond the crime itself, and talking about Van Houten as a person and what she had done in the past and what she had done in prison. So I think that it was very different from that point of view.
One of the things he said is that if he were Lesley Van Houten, he would have no idea what he needed to do to get parole. How is that different after today?
Well, hopefully he'll never be in the position of Lesley Van Houten. As Lou Smaldino said, there's no way that she can ever get past the murder. What she did, she caused irreparable harm. She destroyed not only the LaBianca family, but the relatives. Mr. LaBianca was president of a chain of small markets, the Gateway Markets. When he was murdered, they went out of business. They lost the business, and not only the LaBianca family suffered, but all of the relatives suffered. And Angela Smaldino has had psychiatric problems that were caused by the murders. That's irreparable. And Van Houten has her life. So I think that was the gift that she got, and she should realize that and keep on being a good prisoner.
But the sentence is life with the possibility of parole, right?
That's right. At the time of the murders, there was no such thing as life without the possibility of parole. So she has life with the possibility of parole, but in order to parole her, they have to judge her murder, the 2 murders she participated in, against all other murders in California. And she's off the charts. She's way up at the top with the other Manson family members. There's no way that you can compare this crime with other murders in California, because they wanted to start a race war here where millions of people would be killed. It wasn't going to be a Rodney King race war. This was going to be a race war that would go across the United States. That's what they thought. Was it a crazy motive? Of course, it was bizarre and crazy, but that didn't stop them from butchering innocent people. They didn't know these people. They didn't know anybody at the Polanski residence. So if they're going to do such a terrible crime, they have to be willing to suffer the consequences. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What changed was at that point in the early 80s, before she married William Sywin, I thought that there was a chance. No, the day that she married Sywin, that just showed that she was following in the same pattern of getting involved with bad men that were going to lead her astray.
So believe that. She got rid of him in 6 months. Did she do the right thing?
Next question.
Did she not? I mean, I don't know about any of you, but I've been in relationships, and when I'm in a bad one, I get out of it. Isn't that a positive as opposed to negative for Lesley Van Houten?
I think her attorney should address that. Okay, thank you.